Hello students, myself Dr. Jyoti Shegokar. I welcome you in my YouTube channel which is made for the study of engineering chemistry. Guys, today we are going to solve today the numericals based on hardness of water. We have solved such type of problems, so you can see my earlier videos also. Now here calculate temporary and total hardness of sample of water which contains these all sorts. I already wrote this problem. I already wrote this in terms of the tabular form so that we can save our time and video should be very minimum or very short. So for that I wrote it already. Now here just we'll start to solve the problem. Here generally the hardness is studied in terms of CaCO3 equivalent. Now you know that CaCO3 equivalent, why we particularly calculate CaCO3 equivalent? Because CaCO3 is considered as a reference salt. It is found generally mostly in the water as a hardness causing salt, as well as for ease of our calculation, as it is having its molecular weight 1, we will consider CaCO3 as a reference salt. So all the salts which are given in your water sample in your numerical, they are to be converted first of all into CaCO3 equivalent, and then we have to add it to form or to total the hardness. Now here salts given CaSO4, calcium sulfate, its amount is 15.2 milligrams per liter. Then MgCl2, magnesium chloride, amount is 8.5 milligrams per liter. CaCO3, calcium carbonate, its amount is 9 milligrams per liter, and MgHCO3 by 2, its amount is 2.4 milligrams per liter. So in this way, students, we have all these salts present. Now we have to convert it into CaCO3 equivalent. It means that CaCO3 equivalent is equal to multiplication factor of that particular salt which is common for that particular salt and the amount of that particular salt present in that problem. So just we have to multiply this amount to the multiplication factor. I have already wrote these multiplication factors. You have to calculate it. So how can we calculate? Multiplication factor is having its formula that 100 upon 2 into equivalent weight of that salt. If we have to calculate multiplication factor of CaSO4, so how can we calculate it? We can calculate it by the formula 100 upon 2 into equivalent weight of CaSO4. So by that we have calculated here multiplication factors. Now multiplication factor of CaSO4, it is 100 upon 136 because 136 is a molecular weight of CaSO4, right? Or we can say that equivalent weight into 2, that is the molecular weight. So 100 upon 36 is the multiplication factor for CaSO4, 100 upon 95 is the multiplication factor for MgCl2, 1 is the multiplication factor of CaCO3, then 100 upon 146 is the multiplication factor for MgHCO3 by 2. In this way we have already calculated it. If you want, I can write here formula for multiplication factor is equal to 100, that is molecular weight of CaCO3 into 2 into equivalent weight of hardness causing salt. Hardness causing salt. That is those salts of which we have to calculate its multiplication factor. So here 100 upon 2 into, now what is the equivalent weight of each one? Equivalent weight of CaSO4, it must be 136 divided by 2. MgCl2, it must be 95 divided by 2. So in this way we have multiplied that equivalent weight. For example, in case of this CaSO4, its molecular weight is 136. So 136 divided by 2. 2 6 are 12, 1, 2 8 are 16. So 68 is the equivalent weight of this CaSO4. So we can write here 68. So in this way we wrote here 100 upon 2 into 68, that is 136. In this way we have calculated multiplication factor of each one. Okay. Now what we have to write here, it is we have to calculate it, it's CaCO3 equivalent. So what is CaCO3 equivalent? Amount into multiplication factor. So amount, it is 15.2 which is given in our problem into multiplication factor, that is 100 upon 136. So it is 11.17. For our ease of calculations, I have already wrote that I have already written this particular amount which is as answer. Now in the same way, MgCl2, it is having its molecular weight 95, again 100 upon 2 into 47.5. So it will be again 100 upon 95. In this way, we can calculate here 8.5 into 100 upon, we can write here 100 upon 95. So it will be that is 8.94. Again CaCO3, we know students, CaCO3 is a reference salt. It is having its molecular weight 100. So it must have its equivalent weight 50. So 100 upon 100 or 50 upon 50, it will be 1. So in this way, 1 into 9, it is again 9. So I wrote here 9. Now MgHCO3 by 2, 2.4 milligrams per liter its amount. So 2.4 into 100 upon 146. So it is somewhat 1.64. So in this way we have calculated CaCO3 equivalent of each salt. Now just we have to add to total the hardness. Now there are three types of hardnesses, or we can say that simply total hardness is there, that is of two types, temporary hardness and permanent hardness. And if we consider all three, so then hence I just say it is a three types. So total hardness means total salts which are present in your problem that are to be added, that is total hardness. Only few exceptions are there, like sodium chloride and potassium chloride, ferric oxide, such salts which are given there that are not to be added. But those salts which are present in our problem are all responsible for hardness. So that's why we will add all of these. So what will be the total hardness? It is nothing but CaCO3 equivalent of all the salts. Sum of CaCO3 equivalent of all the salts. So we have to add all these values. So what will be the addition? 11.17 plus 8.94 plus 9 plus 1.64. So with the help of calci also you can calculate it. So 4 plus 4, 8 plus 7, that is 15, is a 5, there remains 1, 1 plus 6, 7, sorry 1 plus 6, 7, 7 plus 9, 16, 16 plus 1, 17. So 17 of that 7 is there and 1 is again remain. 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 1, 11, 11 plus 8, that is 19, and 19 plus 1, 20. So point is as it is 22 and 2 plus 1, that is 3. So 30.74. It is our answer of total hardness. So what will be the total hardness of this total salts present in the water? It is 30.75. And what will be its unit? Its unit is milligrams per liter, because all the salts are given in that particular unit. So this is the total hardness which is there. Now if we have to calculate temporary hardness, only we have to consider those salts which are responsible for temporary hardness. Like which salts are responsible? The carbonates and bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium. These salts are responsible for temporary hardness. So that's why we'll consider only that type of salts. Now in this problem, only these two salts are present, which are bicarbonates or carbonates of calcium or magnesium. So here calcium carbonate, it is having its CaCO3 equivalent 9, okay, and magnesium bicarbonate, it is having its equivalent CaCO3 equivalent 1.64. So it is having its total 10.64. So 10.64 is the CaCO3 equivalent or hardness, which is of temporary hardness. We can say it as a temporary hardness. Okay. Now what will be the permanent hardness? Permanent hardness is nothing but total of temporary. Permanent hardness is the difference between total and temporary hardness. So total hardness is equal to temporary hardness plus permanent hardness. This is the formula. So how can we calculate permanent hardness? Total minus temporary. So total is 30.75 minus 10.64. So what will be its subtraction? 5 minus 4, 1, 7 minus 6, 1, 0 is as a 0, 20.11. So very nice. Permanent hardness is equal to 20.11. Again it is in milligrams per liter. It is also in milligrams per liter. So in this way we can easily calculate hardness. Hope that you understood this problem. This is very easy to calculate, solve such a number of problems. Thank you very much.